posts underneath. Can you keep yourself mute during the meeting and your phone tones either off or silent? If you wish to speak, please raise your hand to catch me eye and I will bring you in due course. And that's it. Thank you. So we'll go straight to apologies for absence. I see that all the members of this subcommittee are logged in. Item 2, are there any declarations of interest? I see no declarations of interest, so I shall go on to the minutes of the meeting held on the 9th of December of last year. Anyone like to raise any comments? I see that as a no. Kemi, do we vote or just note that?
We have to vote on the minutes.
Okay. So if you can all unmute yourself, please, and I'll call you out in alphabetical order. Councillor Golden, how are you voting?
I vote in favour of the minutes.
Councillor Henry?
In favour.
Councillor Schrader?
In favour.
Councillor Turner?
In favour.
Councillor Yacoub?
In favour.
And I should be voting in favour. So that's unanimous. Then we go to the work programme update on pages 11 to 12. Any comments members would like to raise at this point while we deal with the work programme?
Yeah, I've got one, Chairman.
Oh, please.
I was looking through, I thought I'd missed the work programme. Is that all that this committee deals with? There doesn't seem to be a lot on there.
Right, I see what you're saying, Councillor Turner, and what comes through, as Leslie will testify if you require it, is that when items come forward for this subcommittee to approve, then they're brought to my attention, and then we have a committee meeting to deal with those points.
It seemed a bit of a waste.
Thank you, Councillor. Oh, sorry.
We argued at the beginning about why we needed this committee, and it was because of the amount of work and all that stuff coming through. Yet we find that there's hardly anything coming through, and I just wonder why we need this subcommittee when we could just be lumping it onto a full committee.
Thank you, Councillor Turner. I hear what you say, but this is to take the workload off the Housing and Communities Committee. And as you'll hear from Mike, the land buyer, in due course, when we deal with that item, is there'll be things that this committee deals with to save time with Housing and Communities Committee. Did you want to come back before I bring in Mr. Wood, Councillor Turner?
Well, we'll just wait and see what comes on the agenda then, because I think the actual work programme is virtually non-existent, and it's hardly worth having a programme if you're just going to do things ad hoc, if that's the way you want to do business. But I would have thought as a subcommittee there would have been other things that the administration would want to get into.
Okay. Thank you, Councillor Turner. Mr. Wood, you had a comment, please?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, when we first had the subcommittee, one of the remits was to work out ways to increase the house building programme, which you're very passionate about, Councillor Smith. And it'd just be more interesting, I think, to sort of look along those lines to see where we're going. It was about the increase of housing and to speed up the process, as far as I remember.
Absolutely correct, Mr. Wood. At the previous meeting in before Christmas, there was quite a lengthy update on projects Sempra's working on. So if you go through those minutes, you'll see it all there. But Trevor and Melanie and the rest of the Sempra team are fairly efficient at getting these things processed in a timely manner. So hold on just 1 second, just to see if someone's put something on chat. Sorry. Thank you, Councillor McGowan. Right, so I see no more comments on the work programme. Kemi, do we need to note or vote on this?
It's for noting, please.
Thank you, Kemi. Right, now we go to the vote to exclude the public and press. To consider excluding the public and press from the meeting during the consideration of following agenda items on the grounds that it is likely that if members of the public and press were present during consideration of these items of business, there would be disclosure to them of exempt information as defined in paragraph 3 of Part 1 of Schedule 12A to the Local Government Act 1972, and the public interest is maintaining this exempt information outweighs the public interest in disclosing the information. So we'll call out each member alphabetically, so if you can unmute yourself, please. Councillor Golden, how will you be voting, please?
In favour of moving to Part 2s.
Councillor Henry?
Favour.
Councillor Schrader?
In favour.
Councillor Turner?
In favour.
Councillor Yacoub?
In favour.
And I shall be voting in favour too. Kemi, can you take us to Part 2 by taking down the live recording?